The Dictionary of Real Estate Appraisal, page 138, continued, picking up at marina. A boat basin that provides dockage and other services to pleasure craft. A structure along which vessels can be held or docked for loading and unloading, usually constructed parallel to the shoreline. If the long side of the dock extends into the water from the shore, it is called a pier. Marine repair or service facility. A facility located on or near water for repairing and servicing boats, ships, and other water transportation vehicles. Market. Number 1. A set of arrangements in which buyers and sellers are brought together through the price mechanism, the aggregate of possible buyers and sellers, and the transactions between them. See also real property market. Number 2. A gathering of people for the buying and selling of things. By extension, the people gathered for this purpose. Marketability. The relative desirability of a property for sale or lease in comparison with similar or competing properties in the area. Marketability analysis. The study of how a specific property is expected to perform in a specific market. A marketability, page 139. A marketability analysis expands on a market analysis by addressing a specific property. See also market analysis and 6-step process. Marketable title. A title not subject to reasonable doubt or suspicion of invalidity in the mind of a reasonable, intelligent person. One which a prudent person, guided by competent legal advice, would be willing to accept and purchase at market value. Market analysis. The study of the supply and demand in a specific area for a specific type of property. See also 6-step process. Market approach. Number 1. A term formerly used to refer to the sales comparison approach. See sales comparison approach. Market approach number 2. A valuation technique that provides an indication of value by comparing the subject asset with identical or similar assets for which price information is available. It describes the fundamental assumptions on which the reported value will be based. For instance, the nature of the hypothetical transaction, the relationship and motivation of the parties, and the extent to which the asset is exposed to the market. The appropriate basis will vary depending on the purpose of the valuation, IVS. Market area. The geographic region from which a majority of demand comes and in which the majority of competition is located. Depending on the market, a market area may be further subdivided into components such as primary, secondary, and tertiary market areas, or the competitive market area may be distinguished from the general market area. See also competitive market area. Market area analysis. See neighborhood analysis. Market area delineation. The process of identifying the geographic area where a majority of competition is located and from which a majority of demand is drawn. Market conditions. An element of comparison in the sales comparison approach. Comparable properties can be adjusted for differences in the points in the real estate cycle at which the transactions occur, sometimes called a time adjustment, because the differences in dates of sale are often compared. Although that usage can be misleading because property values do not change merely as the result of the passage of time. Market cycle. The overall interval of time during which supply and demand fluctuates from oversupply to undersupply. Market data approach. See market approach and sales comparison approach. Market data grid. A tabular representation of market data organized into useful, measurable categories. Market disequilibrium. A general characteristic of real estate markets over the short term in which the supply and demand for real estate are out of balance. Market economy. An economy that operates through free competition among producers and retailers, with consumer behavior reflecting individual preferences and purchasing power, as opposed to a command economy. Market equilibrium. The theoretical balance where demand and supply for a property, good, or service are equal, with the only vacant space being space needed to service the market friction of normal tenant movements and space needed to accommodate new demand coming into the market. Over the long run, most markets move toward equilibrium, but a balance is seldom achieved for any period of time. End of page.